All right, everybody. Welcome back to Eastern Michigan Dynasty, not franchise, Dynasty. Uh, Getting right into it. Right now, we're currently 1-2. Looking at the scouting right here, we decided to scout some cornerbacks. We have Gideon Yuki here. We just offered him scholarship. We're gonna see what this looks like after this week. We also have Damian Watford, who questionable, but we're gonna see what we can do. We did lose out on Enrique Strange, which is just disappointing, but it is what it is. Let's see here. We're gonna take a look at our quarterbacks real quick. We got Pat Long, who he has a visit, so he's got a chance. I mean, it's not looking good. We might listen to Ohio. We have Jamie Countess, who again not looking too good, and Edward Mercari, who I'm hoping we can get him. We have him scouted 100%, and he doesn't look too bad. So we're gonna see what we can do. Well, I think I'm starting to maybe get the hang of recruiting a little bit, but for now, I offered some more cornerbacks. We're gonna get into this game against Louisiana. Real quick, just before I do it, This is a game that we can win. I would love to get the win. I would love to get a couple more wins. Let's take a look at the schedule real quick here. Rest of the season. So we had that bad loss to Michigan State, high scoring loss to Kentucky. We have Louisiana. We have Central Michigan, Buffalo, Northern Illinois, Miami U, Ohio, Bowling Green, Ball State, and Western Michigan. I mean, I really, really hope that we can win some games, but we'll have to see what we can do here. I'm going to look at the depth chart real quick. Noah Kim is not going to be our quarterback anymore. We're going to, I think, finish out the season with Cam Edge. So let's take a look real quick here. Let's change him up. We've just been playing better with Cameron Edge. I'm not really sure why, but he's a junior, so he might have another year. Let's take a look at him real quick. Did we look at him last year? Let's see what he's done so far for us this season. 358 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, but he seems more promising than Noah Kim. So yeah, we'll keep him swapped. Cam Edge, he will be our guy for now at least. All right, so we got a night game here against Louisiana. We're rocking the all-gray unis tonight. I really, really want to win this game. I just feel like it's a winnable game. I don't know. I just hope we can win this game. Louisiana rocking the all reds. Porter Rooks on the return. He already house won this season, and he's going to have a good return to start. Going to try to get the run game established here, like usual. Dontae McMillan, probably our best player on the team. So definitely want to get him going. And a pretty good first run. Another first down here for us. We're going to give it to McMillan again, who's going to have another great run. 1st and 10 again. McMillan again has a hole, and he almost got to the end zone. I thought that blocker was going to be the last block I needed, but not yet. This should open up the pass game now for Cam Edge to maybe try to take a quick shot to Tanner LeMaster. And it is there. Can LeMaster get to the end zone? He can't, but we're going to have 1st and goal from the 2. McMillan comes back in, and let's hope we can just walk right in here. 1st and goal. McMillan, nowhere. Run a screen on 2nd and goal. And it looks like it's going to pay off, and Dontae McMillan is going to score fast. All right. Going to start off on defense here. We're going to see what we can do. You know I'm terrible at playing defense. Quarterback Bill Davis is going to get sacked for a loss of 7 on 1st down. And we got to keep that stadium pulse rocking. See how our defense is going to hold up in this game. A little option pass right there, and it's blown up, although they gain 1. But it's going to be a 3rd and 16. 3rd and 16 for the Cajuns. He's got a man over the middle, but it is nowhere near close enough, and we're going to get the ball back. McMillan on 1st and 10. He's going to get another 10-yard gain. Already 61 yards on the day. 2nd and 7 here. Cam Edge dropping back to throw. He's going to scramble to the outside. Maybe nobody there. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to have a good gain. If that opens up the pass game for us again. Looks like we're going to throw it up to Rooks, who just didn't even have a chance at that one. Edge looking for somebody, and he's got somebody. I'm just going to go down there. All right, 1st and 10. Dunlap comes in the game. Last time I ran with him, he fumbled. So going to take a shot to the end zone, and oh, Porter Rooks couldn't come up with that. Good defensive play right there. Edge to throw again. He's going to take the quick route, and it's actually going to be a big gain. McMillan again on the screen. He's going to make a man miss, and he's going to have his 2nd touchdown of the day. And we're going to take a 14-0 lead in the 1st quarter. 1st and 10 here. They're going to run a handoff, and they're going to go nowhere again. That was Bill Davis getting tackled for a loss. Despite our slow start to the season, I do think we're going to be able to squeak out hopefully at least 6 wins. And I would love to maybe make a bowl game in our 1st year. We're going to see on a deep throw. We're not even going to switch to that. We're just going to let the computer do what they were going to do. And maybe that wasn't the best idea because they have a 90-yard touchdown. All right. Bringing the offense back out on the field. Going to dump it off to McMillan. He's going to make 2 guys miss on his way to the 1st down. 1st and 10 again. Still the 1st quarter. Edge is going to look out, and he is going to have a guy, Nick Devereaux. He's been a name we've called a couple of times this season. He hasn't been too bad for us. On 2nd and 2, we're going to give that one to McMillan. He's going to jump a guy and get a good gain. We'll see on 1st and 10 who's going to be there. And it looks like Devereaux is there again for a nice gain of 9. And we come to the end of the 1st quarter with a lead at home. I really do like these uniforms. I think I'm going to wear them a lot this season as McMillan gets a 1st down. I just feel like Cameron Edge is just, I don't know, maybe it's just something in my head, but I just feel like he's just been better for us. Even though he's a lower overall, he just might fit what the offense needs more. Noah Kim is tough because he's not very accurate yet. It's very hard to take off with him. As we have a guy over the middle, and maybe I spoke too soon. Gonna maybe bring the safety up here. Try to get a safety. He's going to throw an option for a gain of nothing. And really, besides that one long touchdown, the defense has been pretty good. Zach Mauchan not going to stay on him. They're going to pass, and we're going to bring pressure, and he's going to go down. We'll keep him back this time. I don't want to give up anything big over the top, but it is going to give him a lot of time to throw, and he's going to have a guy who just couldn't track the ball. I'm not exactly sure why he didn't catch that, but that was crucial right there. Another 1st and 10 for Cam Edge. How is he going to answer after that interception as we were driving? 4-yard pass to Devereaux there. He's going to answer by taking another deep shot, and I don't even want to put this video out at this point because that was my fault. And I'm thinking the first pick was my fault as well. I got too excited, and it really, really, really didn't pay off. But we're going to get another sack on 1st down. Barry Manning with the sack there. Third and 6 here. We are going to put a spy. He's been seeming to want to take off just a little bit. And he's going to take another shot deep. We're going to use her onto that one. But it might have been a little too late because another deep shot. This one going to Shelton Sampson Jr. Our cornerbacks have been getting toasted. And they go to the tight end, who's going to have a gain of 5. Walker Howard having himself a pretty good day so far. They're going to hand it off on on 2nd down to Bill Davis. 3rd and 3 for them on the 9. They are going to get the ball coming out of the half too. It's important we hold him to 3 here. Another handoff for Davis, who's just in. All right, 1st and 10. I want to try to get some points on the board before the half. We threw 2 bad picks. The offense has been moving well, but we do have to get the ball moving. We'll take a short pass to LeMaster there, and he loses the ball. Thank God it rolls out of bounds. This is just clock moving. 1:27 left. We'll see if anything becomes open. We're actually just going to get sacked. Time is coming off the clock. Nowhere to go for edge there. Taking another shot deep for Lockett, and it's not there, and we're going to have to punt. They're going to throw here. They are going to play it aggressive. And with 3 timeouts, they're going to have an opportunity to get down the field and get some points. They're going to run a read option. We're going to be there for it. He's taking another deep shot. And holy shit, we cannot stop that. I mean, I use her to it, and I'm just not there. I don't use her to it, and I'm still just not there. So, with 19 seconds left now, they're going to be up 21-14, and all 3 of those scores are because of, I guess, errors on my part, but deep passes that have just been caught. Their wide receivers are insane. I don't want to do anything stupid. We'll run a play here, see if McMillan can get us some yards, which he will. So he'll cut it to the outside. We'll take a timeout, see if we can get anything. We still have our timeouts. Gonna scramble there, have some more yards, maybe have a chance to the end zone. All right, so I'm back like a bunch of hours later. I had to stop, but that's why I'm not wearing a hat anymore, and it's nighttime. But we had 4 seconds left in the half, and we just completed a big pass, I think I remember. So really not field goal range, but we'll try to throw it up. I thought we did complete a bigger pass, but oh well. We'll throw it up to Lockett here, see what we can do. Maybe tie the game before half. That would be great, but we'll just see. Throwing it to Lockett. Not going to get there. Just going to be batted down. Going to halftime down 7. All right, so we're coming out here. Down 7. They're going to get the ball first in the second half. A little bit of a collapse after taking a 14-0 lead. But Walker Howard playing a pretty good game so far. 1st and 10. Another quick pass. They're going to get about 6. 2nd and 4. Little play action. Our defense was playing so good in the first half. I'm not really sure what happened. Outside handoff, and nobody can get off their blocks.
Stop.
2nd and 7 for the Cajuns. Another handoff to Bill Davis, and it's going to go nowhere. Maybe a gain of 1. 3rd and 6 here. I'm going to try to bring the safety pressure. They are going to hand the ball off again. I don't really understand that decision, but we're going to get the ball back, so I'll take it. Want to get Dontae McMillan going again. He was so good for us in the first half. And I want to tie the game on this drive, and he's going to get a 1st down here on his first run. Broke 100 yards in the day. Go to McMillan again. He's going to cut it outside. He's going to have another 1st down. We'll go to McMillan. Again, they haven't had an answer for him yet. He's going to cut it outside again. 10 yards per carry at least. Dunlap comes in now. We'll run with him, see what he can do. Little inside move. Get about 2 yards. If not, we have the dump off option to McMillan. It seems like the slant's not there. And, oh, shit. I don't know why I didn't throw the ball away there, but I'm going to get sacked for like a loss of, that was like a loss of like 14 or something. I'll just take the yards back. Maybe back in field goal range. 53 yarder they want me to try. I guess we'll try it. We're at home. Let's see here. We got a little bit of wind. 53-yarder is up, and it looks like we're going to be able to sneak it in, so helps us a little bit. Going to have to see how the defense plays. All day. I don't know if this is the greatest idea. See what we can do. Momentum kind of in our favor in this second half. It was not at the end of the first. 2nd and 9 here. It would be nice to hold them on 2nd and 9. They're going to run to Bill Davis. Going to get a first down. See if they decide to run again. They've been running it a lot. I know they are probably trying to take time off the clock, but we're there for that one, and they're going to lose 3. 2nd and 13. They're going to take a quick just dump off to the tight end, and they're going to get a lot of it back for 3rd and 1. This might even just be a quarterback sneak. We're going to see what they do. They do run it, but we're there for it, and they're still going to get it. Gotta make a stop here, or at least hold them to 3. And wow. At the beginning of this episode, and it seems to be well needed. Our run stopping has been pretty good up until this point, and we're just getting killed on defense right now. There's not much we can do. The odds of us making another stop are just very low. So, good on the 3rd and 6. Walker Howard has eclipsed 300 yards in the day, which is just not good, especially still in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 6. Got to make a stop here. They're going to look for a pass. He has a man on the outside, but he throws to the end zone, and we're going to get an interception. That is so clutch right there. Last play of the 3rd quarter. That middle could be open for McMillan, and it was, but they got off their block. Cam Edge has played a pretty good game so far. Going to throw that quick to LeMaster, and he's not going to be able to come up with it, and we're left with a 3rd and long. I don't want to give the ball right back to them. Hopefully McMillan is there on this Texas route. If not, LeMaster maybe is available up the seam. We'll see. McMillan is there, and it's going to be a good pass, and he's going to get more. He's going to cut it up the middle, and McMillan is gone, and we're going to take the lead. Oh, my God. Dontae McMillan is just half of our offense, pretty much half of our team. All right. Huge play from McMillan, and we need some big plays from our defense, and that is not going to be the way to start it, and oh, my God. Bill Davis on the first play back is going to answer, and Louisiana, just like that, has their lead back. Just good spin move. I mean, there's not much more I can say there. Man. But we're going to see how Cam Edge and this offense can answer. We have plenty of time. Time is not a concern at all. But we do have to score. 1st and 10. Going to go to McMillan. He's still going to be there, and he's still going to get us the yards he needs to get us. 167 rushing yards on the day and 102 reception yards. A ridiculous game from Dontae McMillan, putting the team on his back. Edge on 1st and 10. He's going to have LeMaster for a gain of 9. Going to look at McMillan here on the inside zone. 2nd and 1 shouldn't be an issue. We'll see where the linebackers go, and another first down, really not a problem. Going to look to pass. McMillan on the Texas again. We're just going to keep feeding him as long as it keeps working. 2nd and 1. We're going to him again, and this time he's going to break a tackle but still lose yards, and we're going to be stuck with 3rd and 4. We have options, and it's going to be Rooks. He's going to be right there, and he's going to be able to get the first down. 3 minutes left. We can take a lot of time off the clock, but we have to be careful with how much we take off. Going to give it to McMillan. 2nd and 10, and Dontae McMillan is going to have another touchdown. Dontae McMillan giving us back the lead in what has been a ridiculous game so far. 4 touchdowns, 111 receiving yards, and 199 rushing yards. What a performance from the senior. And we are able to get a turnover on the kickoff, and we're going to have the ball at the Louisiana 4. A special teams play from Jamarian Wheeler, forcing the fumble, and we might be able to take a 10-point lead. This is ridiculous. Finally, something goes our way. We're going to still look for McMillan. I don't trust Cam Edge to pass. And we're going to force Louisiana to use their timeouts. McMillan to the outside, and he cuts it in for his 5th touchdown of the day, and he also eclipses 200 rushing yards. Oh my God. This man might be in the Heisman race after this game. We have had an insanely hard time stopping Louisiana's offense, but a couple of good plays from special teams and a great game from Dontae McMillan has us with a 10-point lead with 2:27 left. Let's see what they can do. And on the first play again, they're going to have a touchdown. Our defense is terrible. That is back-to-back possessions now where Louisiana has scored a touchdown on their first play. 1st and 10, just before the 2-minute warning. McMillan going to get a gain of 6. His 20th rush of the day for 209 yards. We're going to run an option play here. This is a huge gamble, especially with how this usually goes, but not too bad. We pitch it back, not going to get any yards, and if we don't get a first down here, Louisiana can get the ball back with 2 minutes left. Cam Edge, the biggest moment of his career so far, trying to get a huge win. Nobody's there. Maybe he just threw it a little bit too late, and we're going to have to punt the ball before the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10 for Louisiana. Let's see what they're going to do here. Little short, medium distance pass. Walker Howard, 3 touchdowns, 400 passing yards on the day. Another short pass, and they're going to be across midfield with that one. Clock is still moving. That officially gets him over 400 on the day. Going to bring an all-out blitz. Hopefully it's a little bit too much for them. And we're going to get a sack. That is a huge sack right there. Oh my God. 3rd and 11. Clock is running. No timeouts for Louisiana. Let's see what they're going to do. Drops back to throw. Pressure coming. Nobody is there, and it's going to be 4th down. The game on the line here. If they do not get this, we can go into victory formation and come away with a huge win. Dropping back to throw. He's got a man, but he's not going to get there. A great tackle. And we, in front of our home fans, can kneel down on this ball and win the game. And I am just thankful that we did not spoil Dontae McMillan's performance because, oh my God, did he go crazy. Huge 4th quarter from us. After taking a 14-0 lead, we come back, and Dontae McMillan scores 5 touchdowns on 208 rushing yards, along with 100 receiving yards. Just breaking down the stats here in a huge win. Cam Edge in his first official start, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Not a bad start for the junior. But the story of the game here, Dontae McMillan, 21 attempts, 208 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then on the receiving side, 6 receptions, 111 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Nobody else really did too much. Nick Devereaux with 5 receptions, Tanner LeMaster with 4. But Dontae McMillan really our whole team in that game. But whatever we got to do to come away with a win, scoring every one of our touchdowns. And I don't think there's a better way to end the episode. We're going to take a look at who we're playing next week. And then we're going to end it there. So it looks like Cam Edge is actually going to transfer after this season, and that is not good for us. But we do have a freshman sitting, so we'll see what's going to happen for the rest of the season. We do have some quarterbacks we're looking at. Dontae McMillan winning MAC Offensive Player of the Week. I mean, obviously. I'm assuming he's going to win National Player of the Week too. Yeah, National Player of the Week, Dontae McMillan. I mean, what more can we say about that, right? So we are going to have a huge rivalry game against Central Michigan. Both teams 2-2. This is going to be a giant game. So we're going to have to be ready. I mean, would love to get another big win. We're going on the road. We'll see what we can do. But for this episode, just want to say thanks for watching it. I hope you guys enjoyed. This might have been the best episode yet. So, Next time we're playing Central Michigan, so we're going to see if we can win that big rivalry game. But for now, look forward to Cardinals franchise or... All right, it looks like my turn to talk is done. So that's it for the episode.